Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Readaley's video blog. I'm Airy Sky. I gotta tell you, first of all, we're gonna be talking about the second stimulus bit tonight. New information came out, and Chloe decided to go to somewhere. Apparently, the pharmacy closes at 5 instead of 7. So we're gonna talk about the second stimulus for a bit. So here it goes. So I went ahead, checked online, did some checking. I went to my schooling thing. So what's going to happen with the benefits is right now they're talking about the president's not going to give in to any demands unless they give payroll tax cuts. Fortunately, the Democrats are basically saying that ain't going to happen. The Republicans basically did a report that stated that they can't integrate payroll tax cuts with everything put together in a $1 trillion plan. So they're basically fighting their boss, He ain't going to get it. Meanwhile, everyone around is complaining. They're like, oh, well, we need this, or we need that, or we need this. And everyone is complaining, So basically, a lot of people are really upset. They're all hurting. People are saying, look, we're struggling. Where's our money? Could have had this bill hammered out today. Instead, they decided they're going to go to lunch tomorrow at the White House and discuss it again. It's like the Republicans are trying to run the entire country and not give a chance to the Democrats. Unfortunately, the problem with the Democrats is the American people are fed up and they're going to vote out every Republican, I think, in office due to the fact that A, they're not working with the Democrats, and B, they're tired of the commander-in-chief sending in military troops and more to, or not military, federal agents to take care of problems where there is riots. Fortunately, the riots are getting bad in some cities. Seattle can clean itself up. So, anyways, you're all wondering, well, what's the latest? Well, right now, they're going to be basically having a debate, and they might have something hammered out Wednesday, more likely Thursday, and if not this week, next week. What they're trying to do is block and tackle until they get to vacation time, and then they're off to vacation yet again for another, who knows. And that really made me really interested in the words of the American people hurting. They're basically going full bore, okay? Now, a lot of these people said if you have Jesus Christ, you will be saved. And I agree, you will be saved. He will guide you if you truly believe in Christ. I mean, we're all in this together, but at the same time, American people need to realize when the world's going to be collapsing. So, the reason for it is the American people need to realize that unless they're going to get a stimulus check, which is highly unlikely right now as it seems with only 14 business days to go, I don't think they can do it. They got 3 opposing factions. You got the White House demanding double downing on payroll taxes, which the report said that payroll taxes would do nothing but hurt the country, and the advisors all said that too. Then you have the Republicans saying, we're going to do something, but it ain't going to be with payroll taxes. And then you got the Democrats saying, we're not doing anything unless you basically shore up everything and fix things so the American people can live in comfort and knowing that they can survive. So there's a lot going on right now. A lot going on. That's what I say. There's a lot going on, and the American people need to realize that without any knowledge, the American people will be suffering. I mean, literally, right now we have 14 business days left. Tomorrow's the 21st. They're going to lunch. After lunch, they might let a cat out of the bag. Highly unlikely. It's just going to be a recap of today where, 40,000 or under. They're not even allowing the Democrats to know what is in the bill. And literally, to me, there's a lot of problems. A lot of problems. And so the American people are suffering. They're like, when will it end? When will it end? And I can't tell you when it can end. And then you got people ask me, where's my stimulus check? When will I get a stimulus check? I don't sugarcoat things, okay? Right now, the point went to 70% unlikely chance, 30% we will, 70-30, because we don't know when a stimulus check will be around. To me, it's not good. To me, it's bad. It is very, very bad. I'm worried. I'm worried to no end. When will the Americans realize that what they're watching is hope? Hey, Joe. So, hope, stimulus checks, no one knows. But, right now, it doesn't look like anyone on government benefits is going to be getting a second stimulus check. It also said the middle class, or 40,000 or under hardworking Americans with earmarked for only payroll tax cuts. Unfortunately, the problem is they're talking about another round of stimulus, but they're not talking about another round of how much. Need some water, Bob? There you go, boy. Want a meaty? You want some food? Huh? So basically, I'll go to Joe. So basically, there's $40,000 or under payroll tax cuts, what the president's pushing for. If that happens, I don't think the American people are going to be voting for him. Republicans, on the other hand, has offered a lesser possible incentive for unemployment, like $200 or $300 a week, maximum maybe $450 a week. The other incentive is $450 for 6 weeks to go back to work. Which it's not a bad deal, but what happens to the people that is struggling? So I reached out to my people in the U.S. Senate who are Democrats, and I asked them for a discussion and they got back to me with close friends that, let's just say that they think it's unfair that the Americans, the 40,000 and under, and they only want to do a bill that's earmarked for the hardworking Americans. And I asked, how come they didn't offer $2,400 a month for the disabled? They wanted to for the entire thing, thinking it would short itself up. But apparently there's 130 million people. So that would be $2,400 times 140 million people. We can always look that number up real quick too. So 2,400 times 130. You're looking at 130 million. That's like 3.1 trillion dollars, I believe. So, or yeah, something like that. So it'd be a huge chunk of money, just to get it out. And wait, that's like 10 or 12 billion dollars, give or take, times 6 months. Fortunately, that's a drop in the bucket. There's other things that needed more. So 1,200 for us is fine because they figured we can make it stretch, which I did. But there's other people in the world that can't make it stretch. So what do? We don't do anything. We just wait and wait and wait till the economy takes a freaking dump, literally. Then I asked, well, in the next round of stimulus, shouldn't you just give $3 or $4.50 a week to the people that are on disability so they can live the same comfortable life as everyone else? Because it seems fair, and they said, well, it's for the people that actually work and lost their jobs. And they agreed that some of them went away the dodo bird. So what's that mean? It means that the Democrats don't even want to be fair to the disabled people because they said it's not good. Now, no one knows what's going to happen. Alexa, what's the paper bottles story?
For Amazon Basics 92 Bright, multi-purpose copy paper, 8.5 by 11 inches.
I'm going to look that up. I'm curious about that. Why? There we go. A whiskey bottle made with paper. Wow. Interesting. So, anyways, like I said, the American people need this money, and I don't think they're going to get it out in time. I think it'll be late August, early September before anyone sees another stimulus, if then, and it'll be lower because, again, Kudlow said that they wanted to give less stimulus money to the people, if any, on disability. Larry Kudlow, which would be unfair again, because of that. But at the same time, I asked about the stimulus checks for my friends, and they said, and I quote, the reason they want to give less money is because most of the elderly and disabled have immune compromised systems, and so they're not going out unless they're buying a crap pot full of stuff. They don't need much, and if people are hoarding food like meats, there's other channels to go through if they need meat. So that's how it is. So to me, I think it is fair to say so. So yeah, I mean, literally, it is not good. So, anyway, in my opinion, it's not good. So, in my opinion, you know, the so yeah, that's what's going on. I'm trying to find out if there is any more news on the stimuluses too. So, anyways, that's what's going on with the stimulus. That's $40,000, and the that $40,000 and the American people um, are going to get shafted yet again because no one knows what's going on. They wouldn't get through the door. I got a camera for one, and I would defend myself. I would call 911 and then hope like hell God gets me through it. And then I'd ask them to leave. They didn't leave. I'd tell them the police are on their way. Plain and simple. But we live on an island and we're very safe. So basically, what's going on in the world right now is a lot. So, like I said, the American people need that money, and they're not going to get that money. Now, a lot of people ask about the elderly, and the elderly are saying they can't afford food because everyone's hoarding it now. It's sad. The American people are, getting shafted yet again. I mean, no one knows what's happening. If they give it, it'll be a last-minute deal. Otherwise, I think both parties are going to go home for a month vacation and screw over everyone. Well, we live on an island, all right? We don't have goons out here. But I have a camera that's linked to my phone and my devices, so I can see everything going on. Yeah, and the president said he was going to send in the what do you call it? He was going to send in federal officers to take care of California if they don't do it. If they don't do it themselves. Well, I don't understand, Joe, why the American people or the police are so afraid of these people. If you sent LA SWAT down to take care of these problems, loaded with M16s, M16 A4s or A6s with an M203 on the bottom, they should be freaking running away. I mean, there should be some rights to protect. I mean, literally, I don't condone murders, but if they're breaking the law, they need to be dealt with because people are living in fear. That's the thing. People are living in fear, Joe. The American people are living in complete and utter fear. And that, to me, sucks. They are living in complete and utter fear. Now, the American people are living in fear too. If they don't get money, they'll be homeless. They will live in fear. And that is where, we got to protect our own people. I mean, literally, look at the homeless rate kind of be going through the roof. The homeless people are suffering.
All right. Want your dinner?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll start making it. Where's your box? Hamburgers all early. Merry directions. Pound of ground beef. That added. We have a cover for the pot, pan.
I don't know.
I have to find one. Just asking you to do that.
Want me to look?
You can go ahead and look. Let me know if you find one.
Right.
Pull off while you're doing that.
Right.
You need that. Here's your food's not going to turn out right. You have to let sitting there for 12 minutes to hang on, right? And then when I do that, I'll have you take it off after the timer counts down. That'll be your job at that point. Serve yourself dinner. Oh, I'll have it cooked up for you. You find anything yet?
Oh, I'm looking.
I know we have something.
I know. I'm looking.
Maybe when this place gets clean, we'll be applying to you. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow?
Same.
No, Bert, I'm not going anywhere tomorrow.
Let's just what I found.
Okay, that will work. That will work. It'll work just fine. All right. You're going to have to a good burner for that. I got to get that top clean. Just,
That's the one, yeah.
you want this one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. All right. Just you're good. I'll take care of this. When I have it covered, right? You set a timer, and then when timer goes off, you assert yourself.
All right.
So I'm going to disappear back there. I'm just going to get this ready for you.
So, anyways, like I said, everyone, there is not much news right now on the stimulus as, it's 10 p.m. Eastern time. And they're not doing much right now.
Okay.
Says Black Latinos and the poor might not get a second check.
spatula. This will do. This will work. Just gonna break this up a little bit.
Will there be a second stimulus check? Most Americans say no. Look, did you turn the hood vent on?
It is on. You turn it on.
So they may make the cut, but they want 40,000 or less. Watch the negotiations. Yep.
You pour the cheese sauce when it's done, so you'll be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave the cheese sauce on top of the dishwasher.
Uh-huh.
When the time comes. It'll be on the top of the dishwasher. Hamburger helpers being made. Okay, ground beef is being cooked. Okay, so I gotta use that. What time comes? Drain it down the sink. It's a big pan. Alright, I'm gonna let it just sit here. Let me know when you hear it start to simmer.
Mm-hmm. So there you have it. The American people are upset that they're not getting, any info yet on the second stimulus, and there's a reason why. They're waiting with no results, you know. So yeah. So everyone around knows that the stimulus checks are, people are waiting for info. And I just don't have any to give, because there's not much to give on day one. We still have 14 more days and hope like hell. But I don't think, did you put that on medium?
Yeah.
All right.
It's on medium now. It's going to stay on medium when it mixes up the books.
So, anyways, the American people are really wanting answers, and they're not getting it. I mean, literally, they want to craft a bill quietly. They've already pushed Donald Trump's idea down the toilet. American people are throwing a fit, and
Yeah, where's the box at?
I don't know where to put it. Trash. American people are tired. They're tired. They're worried. They need a stimulus that's going to pay to help them survive. Now, there's a lot of rumors going around that the American people will get shafted, and there's rumors going around also that the American people are going to see their their that they're going to
Let's see here. Add 2 cups of water. So this.
that the Democrats can just, when they win the election, turn it completely and thoroughly off. So, point is the American people really need this money to survive, and they're not getting it. And that's what really sucks the most, that they're suffering, and yet no one is giving us any information on a second stimulus check, you know. That's the thing. No one knows. This just came over the wire 4 hours ago. Let's see. It says Hero Act, which we already know about. High employment number. 17 million out of work. Will there be much? 1,200 qualifies. People that I think hit hardest will, return. Okay, so it says still up for debate. Extending the enhanced one, giving 200 to 300 per week, which some people. Alexa, set a timer, 12 minutes.
12 minutes, starting now.
So basically, extending the enhanced unemployment that expires July 31st, they want to reduce it to $200 or $300 a week. Once other Republicans want to eliminate it altogether. A return to work bonus that would replace the unemployment benefits with a one-time $600 or more check. That's not good. Payroll tax for businesses. Say a reduced tax will give business extra money for hiring new employees. So it's actually for businesses, and $4,000 vacation credit to do things to help stimulate the economy. I'm sorry to say, but I do not think that's. Let me see. There's something about payroll. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. So that's the only updated info I have right now. Payroll, this one's 6 hours ago. Will they give a second? Well, let's see. It says here, the GOP may cut unemployment benefits completely. Right, White House says stimulus check 2 negotiations, and Amazon Fire Top drops to $34. That's not bad. I might have to buy one for that price. So, and it says whether it includes direct payments is yet to be determined, but they're hammering out a bill right now. So that's something that I've been saying to you all. And then they got till August 7th before they go to, or August 8th before they go to vacation again for a month. So President Trump members Senate report, he said, I think we're going to help other people out getting some money for them. He added the U.S. could take one more nice shot at stimulus payment. Another phase of stimulus pretty likely, but that was unemployment was believed as high as 23%. Now it's at 11%. Senate said then goes at recess, which could send a delay talks around the bill. Resolution isn't, So they're basically doing that if they feel generous. You see, I've been saying this for a while. And then it says here, will you get another check? No. $1,200 not cover the expenses. 43 million have filed for unemployment. 63% of Americans require a second stimulus if they expect to pay bills. 63%. You see, this tells you right there, the true numbers are right there in pudding. Fortunately, no one wants to listen about this and the pudding. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. And Chloe took away my thing yet again. I'm going to have to go find another bag. This. So there you go. You have it from me. You heard it from me. 63% are waiting for payment again. 63% would pay bills. That tells you right there. Well, let's continue. See, biggest impetus is seeing over 60,000 new cases per day. An act will have 10,000 student loan forgiveness. Okay. Around a stimulus. Kristen Coons is leaning towards alternatives. So a Democrat from Delaware is leaning towards alternatives for a second check. All right, Bernie Sanders and Kamala Harris. Despite both the House and Senate working on monthly payment bills, there could be too many roadblocks for either to pass. Not only would 2,000 create an enormous expense for the government, it would be difficult to identify those who truly need financial support. Stimulus check 2 alternative. This is really good. I'm going to give the links if anyone wants to read it, but I'm going to read you what I know because you guys might want to see it yourself. So it goes. Let's see. Okay, alternative 2,000 a month, 4,000 a month. So look at other viable and backing proposals cut payroll taxes. Some Democrats push for beefing up unemployment. does not mean a stimulus 2 is not happening. It just means that we might not get the money. Let's see, 4,000. What is the skill? What is the Skills Renewable Act? Let's see, reported by Forbes. Retraining with skills that are expected to be high in demand by employers. So they want to give 4,000 credit amount fully refunded before schooling or to get retraining. You see, these are the ideas coming out of the woodworks, and a lot of people are not happy with this at all. So that tells you right there what you need to know. A lot of Americans are basically fed up with all these ideas that's not coming to fruition. They're just like, hey, we're going to give this. Oh, we're going to do that. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. But the American people need cash infusion now. I mean, look, we're on the 20th of July, right? Yet the American people are suffering. They're not getting their cash infusion. And unless the governor of states decide to open up the moratorium and keep people from being evicted, the evictions are coming. There you go. So, there you have it. That's all I can say. You okay? Oh, you scared me, boo-boo. Scared me. I thought I lost my little Boon Boon. For some of you that are just tuning in, my bunny is named Boon Boon. Or Ebony, for short. Hey, Evan, have you had your food yet today? No? Let's get you some food. Come here. Say hi to the video people on video. This is Ebony. He says hello, everyone. He's the mascot for the stimulus checks. If he can't get you a stimulus check, it's because the Democrats and the Republicans don't think he's cute enough. He's the baby of the family. I opted for a bunny for once because, well, he's so cute and warm and fuzzy and cute and fuzzy. What's food, huh? All right. Get in there and I'll get you some food. Get him his food so he can eat. So, there you have it, everyone. Little Bun is going to eat. So, they need to, and you know, if the government, the real problem is, and I'm going to say this, okay, the American people keep talking about deflation of our bills, right? Our dollars and stuff. The thing is there is ways the Treasury can give us money without worrying about deflating the dollar. They put it all in digital currency. They can put $10,000 a month per person until the stimulus is over, and everyone would be okay. Or $2,000 a month. Instead, they can't do it. There you have it, you know? The American people are little mascot Boon Boon. Food, hun? Huh, honey bunny? He's my honey bunny. I love my bunny. Hey, babe. Oh, yeah, look. Foodsy. So, the bottom line is this. The American people are suffering. They're not getting the things that they need. Ooh, I better check on my food. Once I find the lid, though. Need a spoon because I gotta stir it. And then Chloe said something about a cheese sauce. I got 5 pots right there. Well now, first time I'm trying this dish out. I'll let you know how it all goes. But look at the American people. They're suffering, right? You got toilet paper shortages. You got paper towel shortages, food shortages, things that we would never have thought of in our own lifetime because of a pandemic. And yet no one knows what they're doing. They're just sitting around going, I don't know what we're doing. Well, that's because you're all fucking stupid. And I'm not talking about the people watching me. I'm talking about the people that are actually enjoying my humor when I say the government doesn't know what they're doing. I mean, literally, they're allowing that. Today, Donald Trump literally said face masks is mandatory. Now, maybe people will listen. Highly unlikely, though, but still. So let's check the numbers real quick. So today we had 63,000 so far. I don't know how many dead. 144,000. Oh, 143,000. So currently we have approximately. Okay, so we had 63,000 people sick. Alexa, stop. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab some scissors and I'm going to cut our stuff. Alright, so what we do is pull this off. We open the lid and then we look at the numbers. Actually, no, we don't look at the numbers. Then I move some stuff around so I can put it in a bowl and eat it while you guys talk to me about whatever it is. Any questions while I answer? All right, so that's off. We're going to all right, so that said, I would just stir it in, serve myself up. All right, then I'll dry it because I've got to disinfect it. So, here we go. here we go, peeps. So for some of you wondering what I'm eating for dinner, I will show you. Right here. Velveeta Skillet's Ultimate Cheeseburger Mac. Let's see how this tastes. I'll give you my review while I'm eating it. Sounds good? Sounds good. So, my wine's filled. Hopefully Chloe made this perfect because we got like 29 more boxes of this. Damn long hair. And my dog's looking at me like, what's going on? It doesn't matter what's going on. What matters is I gotta speak. There we go. So, we'll wait a couple minutes on some wine while we let that cool. So, anyways. Alright, so. Oh, well, I don't know. How was your steak, by the way, Joe? So, my advocate emailed me, right, Joe? He emailed me and said, yeah. Emailed me and, by the way, this is Kobe beef I'm eating for hamburger. It's an interesting flavor, though. So, for a lot of you out there wondering about meat shortages, I found a back door to it. On a website, I buy hamburger. I buy about 36 pounds of hamburger a month. Keep it frozen and eat it up as I need it. So how's your steak, Joe? It's not bad. It tastes pretty good, actually. You know, I don't understand how Google's email is actually failing and allowing spam to get into my inbox. This isn't bad. It's better than Hamburger Helper, I would say. Oh. Three for $140. Damn, you got shafted. Tell you what I bought, Joe. For $140. Well, actually, $160. I got 9 steaks. 9 1.5 pound steaks each. Wagyu beef. The farmers provided it for me. I'll tell you one thing, Joe. I get an email from the lady that runs the farmers market, the secondary farmers market where they deliver to us since we can't go out. And every week I get an email that says, "Dear Rita, thank you so much for supporting our little farm. Please enjoy an extra bonus item. since you bought so much? Well, I decided no one's buying up all the steaks. I might as well get a few. So I got 9. 9 for 9 and a bag of salad for 160. I mean, literally. But hamburger is getting harder and harder to get a hold of. So one of the farmers I support turned around and I placed an order directly with her. $300, 36 pounds of Wagyu beef hamburger. Apparently, she's got like 10 boxes of hamburger. Yeah. She emailed me and she said, why are you interested in 36 pounds of hamburger? That's 36 meals I can use hamburger with my helper. Helper might be cheap. Broccoli's. I can make Salisbury steaks, cheeseburgers, bacon burgers, and hamburger helper. So we're already getting into August. And that everyone around doesn't realize you eat what you can get your hands on. Well, I've been wanting to try this for a while. And I'm thinking, you know what? Until I defrost some beef. Welcome, people that just came in. Sorry I'm eating. I've had a busy day, 1 through 3, part 3. Anyone have any questions about second stimulus, feel free to ask. I'm here until 9 p.m. So, anyways, for some of you out there wondering, Social Security, no one knows what's going to happen with payments. We're trying to cut us out. But there's only 14 business days left until the American people know if they're getting a stimulus. If not, it waits until September, which by that point, the American people will probably vote the guy out of office. Early you want tax credits only. Let me fill my bowl up. We'll continue. Not bad. All right. Finish this meal and good to go. Look at this. Doesn't this look good? What do we got here? May do this. Yeah, I'd highly recommend it, Joe. I mean, this stuff here, very tasty in my opinion. Went through school today and I was like, yeah, but It ain't bad. Not good, but it ain't bad. Got 3 for $140. Well, the price that you paid, I got Wagyu beef. Now, the hamburger I'm eating tonight, everyone, is Wagyu. I'm tired of paying for hamburger that doesn't even tell you where it's made from or made in America, where it's processed. I, for one, so I just hope you're enjoying yourself, Joe. So anyone have any questions about the stimulus checks? I'm here for a while. I, for one, think that we having people need to think about what's going to happen. And I know that they're going to try to shaft everyone on disability with no more checks. Now, people ask me all the time, well, we get $1,200, $2,000, whatever. What do I spend it on? Me? I'd be buying meats with it this time around. We are in a massive, massive pandemic. The point of no freaking return. Plain and simple. No return. No one knows what's going to happen. He's chewing on a log. This isn't bad. So, stimulus checks, people keep asking me about it. I keep saying, well, unless there's some concrete on paper, American people are going to be watching their next stimulus check go to payroll tax cuts. Now, the president doesn't get his payroll tax cuts. He's going to veto it. If he vetoes it because he doesn't like what's in the bill, and American people are suffering, he's lost touch with reality. American people need to realize at the polls to vote him out. Payroll tax cut only works on certain grounds. Right now, the American people know there is no new stimulus information. American people turn around and they are always worrying, you know. They are. They're worried about their future, their families, their eating habits, and nothing's happening, you know. They're watching and they're listening because we have good internet around the world, waiting for some freaking news. Plain and simple. When they don't get the news, they complain. Come up. Want some snacky, huh? Here, Bobo. Mop, come on. Go ahead, mop. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Dog doesn't know what to come here. Come here. Oh, what? You're blind? Is that what it is? Do I gotta carry you to your food now? Yeah, you've earned a little human food. Eat up, Bobo. Dogs look at me like, what the hell am I eating? Macaroni, a little cheese, some hamburger. Good boy. He's like a little human just like us. Of course, the bunny only eats vegetable stuff. So, you know how it is. So, anyways, does anyone have any questions about the pandemic, stimulus checks, or etc.? No? All right. I'm going to give you 3 minutes and then I'm logging off. So, $40,000 per person. Who makes that or less? They don't know if anyone's going to have stimulus checks or not. Right now, it's 70-30, 70% chance we're not, 30% chance we are. If they do a deal, it'll be a last minute right before vacation, but with Democrats butting heads and President butting heads, I don't think anything's going to get done. I personally don't. But then again, correct me if I'm wrong. So, we have 14 more business days. We're only in Monday. That gives us all the way to the end of the week to see what they craft. If they don't craft a bill or draft a bill, then we know something ain't right. And so, there you have it. So, before I go, I just want to say, since there's no comments, and I got to make a phone call soon, and I don't want to be drunk when I do it, I ask you all to relax, enjoy yourself, and I will make a new video tomorrow once I clear up this crap here that Chloe left me. There we have it. I gotta make the bed up tonight, and Chloe's gonna help me. With that said, everyone, I guess it's time for me to put a movie in, even though it's an hour movie. Since you guys are not posting comments, and I got things to do, I'm gonna say, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like and subscribe button. So some funding for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, and your boons. Hit the bell notification for new content. I update all the time. Thanks for watching, and God bless you in everything you do. If you have any questions, post comments below. Thank you, and God bless you.